Hello and welcome back to more StephenPlays The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. On the last episode, we got this thing started off. 4 years in the making. That's a little misleading. It sounds like we've been making this for 4 years. It's just been 4 years since we've done Zelda. Mal got it started off, a game that she has never played before, or at least played the very, very beginning of. Today is my episode, so I'm in control of Lonk. And last time Mal told the tree no, screw off. So today I'm gonna say no, man, let me in you.
And that's the end of the LP.
I have been cursed as a reminder. I need you to break that curse with your courage. Did you find some? Yeah, I got it. Then enter me. Navi, please. Also aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, imagine a see up button to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, tra la 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 la. So we never did equip the Deku Stick. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So we just highlight the item now, and then we just choose a slot for it. So
that reminds me of how in Twilight Princess.
Yeah. Oh, save. Okay, so I also saved. So you were asking about the Deku Stick.
Yeah.
And you were wondering, like, why it is that the Deku Stick is a big deal.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go ahead and cut this down and get another Deku Stick. Deku Sticks are good. I think we can have up to 10 or 20 of them. So, the Deku Stick, I'm gonna have to try and remember this correctly. I think the Deku Stick actually does twice as much damage as the sword.
Then why get a sword?
Well, the Deku Sticks break. The sword doesn't break.
Okay.
And that's like a little... I guess at this point it's a well-known fact, but at the time it was not. So we can hit these guys, and then we can slash them, and they turn into sticks. And I'm pretty sure if you destroy them that way, they always do. What's up, bro? Huh? What's up? You want some of this? Oh god. Okay, I'm dying. There we go. If we kill them when they're not straight up like that, they turn into this, which is a Deku Nut. And that's another item we can equip. And the Deku Nut is like... it's kind of like a flash grenade. You throw it onto the ground and then it stuns the enemy. So that can be useful. So like the base damage of the sword is like 1, right?
Yeah.
So it takes however many swings to... I'm already like dying, that's great. It takes like 3 swings, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you do a jumping attack with the sword, that counts as like 2 damage. So like, if you do that, that's like 2. But if you do a Deku Stick hit with the jumping attack, it does 4. So it's actually like twice as strong. Also, Navi, what do you want?
Look, you can see down below this web using the up C button.
I gotta find some health immediately, because if I don't, that beeping will drive me nuts. It's been a while, so I gotta figure out exactly, for one, where to go, but I would be very surprised if we can't get through this, this dungeon this episode. I feel pretty strongly about that. Alright, so we've got... so you can target an enemy and ask Navi about it.
Skulltula! Be careful not to touch it.
So, actually not that helpful. Also, is it set to... oh, you don't have to hold it? Oh, I've never played it where it's toggled. That's weird. I'm gonna set it to hold. Actually, I don't even know how to do that. How do you do that?
You don't.
That's weird.
Look at this wall! That's growing out of cube rough surface. Maybe you could climb it, Link?
Oh my god. We probably won't let you read all of Navi's lines, because Navi is well known in the gaming community for not shutting up for the entire game. So we got a map. This is Zelda, so we're gonna be getting maps and compasses and things like that. It tells us that, you know, chambers that are certain colors do certain things. It's all pretty self-explanatory. So we're gonna go in here.
You can open a door!
Okay, no. No, we know how to open doors. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon. It actually won't let me skip that text. We're locked into this room. guy's pretty simple. We reflect the Deku Nut back at him, and then we catch him. Oh, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and you won't get hurt from the fall. Now, I can't guarantee it'll work, though, if the cliff is, like, you know, really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wowdy, 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 woo! Rowdy, rowdy Piper!
Did he poop out a heart?
He pooped out a heart, which is, you know, what lots of people do, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. Since we are trying to get all of the Skulltulas, and this is gonna fall. Oh no. I will say that I'm going to be using a guide that will tell us where all of the things are, because I want to do 100% run. I want to make sure that we don't miss anything. So I will be using a guide that tells us where the Skulltulas are, or how many are in a dungeon, and also like when to get heart pieces and things like that. Because it's been over 10 years since I played this game, and I'm not going to remember otherwise, so I think that's pretty fair. So we got the slingshot. It's like a really crappy bow.
I'd feel cursed too if I had a dungeon inside me.
Would you feel like a dungeon man?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to... Once again, it feels the need to, like, tell me absolutely everything about that. So we are going to select the Fairy Slingshot. And we've got a ton of ammo for it. So Navi's trying to show us that there is a ladder over there. I bet you can't guess what we need to do, Mal.
Hey, listen, Link, you can shoot the ladder and it'll fall down and you can climb back up to get out.
Thank you, Navi. So the cool thing about these items is that you can Z-target, or you can do them in, you know, first person. But
that reminds me of in Twilight Princess how you can do that.
Yeah, once again, this is going to be some familiarity. If we climb up here, we find a secret. It's a heart. That's it. That's all we found. It's bullcrap.
Hooray.
This is bullcrap! Alright, so let's see here. God,
Link out.
Huh?
Link out.
You can also go into first person. Now, I know that there are 3 Skulltulas in this first dungeon. Now, the cool thing about Ocarina of Time is that nothing is ever... Gone. Like, you could get right up to the very, 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 very final boss battle and decide, wait, I want 100% the game, and you can go do it. So if we miss something, it's not the end of the world. You know, we can go back and deal with it, but obviously, for time-saving purposes, if we're going to try and get everything, we should do it sooner rather than later. Okay, so we're going to try and take care of these guys, because we can't attack them once we're up there. Let's turn this around. Okay, Navi. No, Navi, you lock on. Give me that. No, Link. Gosh darn it. This is an N64 game. It is almost 20 years old. There are certain gaming...
Oh, just aim.
Oh, God. Alright, butthole, you asked for this. Boom! Did you like that, Mal? Did I impress you with my abilities?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's start climbing up here. There's a few other tips and tricks. We're not going to be doing glitches. This is not a speed run, but I will be talking about some of the cooler stuff that's really easy to do, and maybe some of the more casual players / watchers haven't heard of. There's a few things in... Well, I say a few things. There's a lot of things. A lot of secrets that are in... I'll lock on, for God's sake. That are in Ocarina of Time. But there's some that are particularly cool. For one... I just did a jumping stab, right? Now, a normal stab does 1 damage. A jumping stab does 2. Now, here is where the cool thing comes in. Whenever you crouch and you stab, so I'm stabbing, right? That is supposed to do, well, I guess it's supposed to do 1 damage, but do you know how it actually works in the game, Mal?
No.
It does whatever damage you last did as a normal sword style attack. So because my jumping slash did 2, this now does 2. So you could quickly kill enemies like that because that's doing, you know, 2 damage instead of 1. So here's the fun part. If I do a jumping attack with this, right?
Uh-huh.
That's 4 damage. So now I'm going to put it away, And I need to get out my sword, so I think I have to do like a backflip. Now when I do my, my attacks, it's doing 4 damage. So you can actually exploit that to kill enemies like super, super quick. You could kill Goma, spoilers, that's the first boss, like really, really quick doing that. There's another cool trick that I'll show at some point too. Alright, so let's go in here. The cool thing is that actually works as young Link and adult Link. So you can come up with a few interesting ways to utilize that. Oh, hi friend. No, give me this one. Die! Yeah, that's a lot of nuts. So that thing is... That thing's hiding that thing, but what we have to do... Can I get rid of it from here? Yeah, I can. I gotta hit its meaty backside. Which is a phrase that you're probably not gonna hear me say a lot. Meaty backside. Got that thing dead. Alright, cool. So, what we were supposed to do... I'm sure you've already figured it out.
Yeah.
We gotta do this. And that causes, like, that door to open. And then there's a switch, which presumably causes something to happen. It's on the timer because of course it is. Yeah. Alright. What do you think we got?
The compass?
I actually don't remember, but based on where we are in the dungeon and what we've already found, I'd say the answer is yes, it is the compass. Now you can see stuff. Good. Good for us. Let's get us another stick here. I'm also pretty sure that once you set a stick on fire, this is just ammunition.
Yeah.
It's probably obvious, ammunition for the slingshot. Once you set a stick on fire, if you continue to hold it, it will burn. And it'll be gone. But if you put it away, like if you sit still and then you press A, then it'll actually, you can actually keep it.
Guess how it worked in Twilight Princess.
So Mal, would it be fair to say that this game reminds you of Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
I really hope that you start just saying that all the time. Alright, so this is our first, gold Skulltula. There's 100 of these. You destroyed a gold Skulltula, you got a token proving you destroyed it. So we are trying to get all of them. They are at various places. Most of them are pretty obvious, but there's probably about a quarter of them that are a little difficult to find. Which is another reason why it's good to have a little guide with you, because otherwise, probably never find them. Hopefully I won't be, like, checking the guide all the time, but I do want to try and get... oh god. Ugh. I do want to try and get stuff as we... You know, if it's convenient for us to do so. Alright, so we've... there's a bunch of enemies up here, but otherwise there is nowhere else to go. Like a butthole. Show me your meaty backside. Long
You'd
gloves.
think it would know that would kill it.
Yeah, it would just know not to spin, right? Okay, so at this point...
You gotta jump down?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just gotta jump down. I went in that door, and was that the only door? That was the only door.
Yeah, see the map?
Yeah, this is, it's a really small dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta remember whenever I was a kid playing this for the first time, I was, 1998, I was 9. So as a 9-year-old, I was just like, you know, this was like the coolest thing ever. And it felt huge. And now, you know, going back through it, I'm like, actually, this game is really small. Like, this dungeon is tiny. Here we go, give me another stick. Got that stick. Alright, so, this is the next area. We got a web. We got fire, so that's promising. Got fire all over the place. There's another gold Skulltula. Once again, there are 3. Oh, is that the other one?
Looks like it.
Oh my god, they're both here. Wow, that's convenient. Holy crap. I think I could probably go ahead and get that. I don't think it lets you lock onto them, which is what makes it difficult. So I have to climb up there and get it. But then I'll have it. There we go. You destroyed it! You got a token! For some reason. Can I actually climb over here? How do I get over there? Oh, that's how I do it. Let me go ahead and kill this one also. And once I do that, that is all of the gold Skulltulas for this dungeon. Ha ha ha! That's it. We did it now.
In the air.
Yeah, mid-air. It's awesome. I fell. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this thing. We've got to do something with Link's stick. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Let me put this away before I get that thing or it'll burn. What you got for me, little chesty chest?
Ruby?
My God, why did they keep giving me hearts? Did they assume that I'm dying? I ain't dying. I'm quite capable. Alright, so that's on fire. And let's get this thing open. That's it. Classic Zelda puzzle. Okay, so you can see that the stick burns.
Yeah.
That's gone. Hey, look, it's our friend again. Gotcha. Come on, man, don't run. Don't run. Oh, do I have to? Maybe I have to Z-target him before he'll speak with me, which is dumb. There we go. Please, forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I'm pretty sure that's what traitor is, yes. So, you're gonna see some classic Zelda stuff here. As far as, like, the progression of dungeons. So, like, oh, how on earth will we ever get through
the door with the eye above it? Oh, I don't know.
How will it ever happen to us who try so hard to get through the door? I did it. Alright, so now we're here.
After you get into the water, if you hold on, you could die, but there's something.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm officially retiring you, episode 2, as Navi, because that's not even what you're saying is not even English. Basically, you get into the water, you can dive. A novel idea, right? Being able to swim in a video game. But we need to, because if we don't, we're not going to be able to hit that button. And we need to hit the button. I did it! That's probably on a timer.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep it moving so I don't get stabbed in the brain.
That countdown noises.
Is what?
It's like...
Yeah, it does that. Oh my God, so now we're learning that there are blocks and you can grab them and hold them and then push or pull them. You stand next to the block and press A, you can push it around. What a novel idea. It's so weird, it doesn't actually let you skip any of that. It's really strange. There we go. Oh, the timer's still going.
It's because you haven't run out yet.
I really took my time. Now, the Wii Virtual Console is version, I think, 1.2 of the game, but in the first version of Ocarina of Time, the blocks actually had very different symbols on them. If I'm not mistaken, these symbols are, I think it's a symbol from Majora's Mask, even. Not entirely sure. But in the first version, it was like, I forget exactly, it was some religious symbol. I'm not exactly sure what it was. It was some religious symbol, and they decided to change it. And there was also some, like, religious chanting or music in one of the temples that they decided to alter. And then also in the final boss fight, the final boss has red blood, which they changed. So we are playing the newer version, which has those changes. But if you can get a hold of a gold cart, most of the gold carts for the N64 are version 1.0s, and you can play, you know, the game in its original form, if you are so inclined. Alright, so let's go ahead and light these suckers up. There we go. Oh yeah. We did it. Let's put this thing away. There we go.
You did it.
I did it. I am the best. Thank you. Oh, darn it. You moved. What up? Ugh. So obviously those things have 2 health, because my attack that does 2 is the one that's messing them up. Alright, I don't even need more sticks or more supplies. I'm like all supplied out. Come open this thing up. Which unveiled Oh God, there's something behind me. Jesus. Where did you come from? Shut up. Gotcha. That was a little scary.
Killed all the things.
I didn't even know that that thing was there. God. Don't like you. Why don't I remember these guys? I mean, I know what they're from because they resemble the, oh shoot. They resemble the boss in this area. But I don't remember them coming out. But once again, it has been a while. It has been a hot minute since Steve and George played Ocarina of Time. Which is what's gonna make this adventure so much fun, Mal. Because there's gonna be a lot of times where you're like, so what do I do? And I'll be like, I don't know. And then we'll have to figure it out together. That's dark.
Yeah.
Seems like a Virtual Console problem. Let's see here. So where am I now? I'm in some new area. Probably, I'm just going out on a limb here. I probably have to push this box. It seems likely.
It's probably so you can get the fire and bring it back without getting it wet.
Oh my God. Have you played this before? That was a little confirmation tone to let us know that we're super smart. Look at all my nuts. I have so many nuts. Alright, so what I need to do, so I gotta get over here. I already got the Skulltula, so I'm good. Come on. Come on, baby, light my fire. I need to set this stick on.
You needed to jump.
Oh, Jesus. No, I don't want to grab the thing. You gotta line it up. Alright, there we go. Hit! Hit! Roll, baby, roll! I'm sure I'll be fine. I mean,
You landed in water.
I mean, if I wouldn't have landed in water, I would have been dead. Oh, you can't, like... You can't move when you dive. You have to go straight down and that's it. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Oh, look, it's our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Yep.
I did it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
Son of a gun. I was like, 32 is number 1. And now I realize, no, it's 23. Jesus. We're off to a good start. I'm sure when Mal's playing, she'll show me up. Having not played the game at all. Alright, so it's 23 is number 1. Listen, you butthole. Get in that hole. Come on. There we go. Gotcha.
Why does that defeat them?
Do what?
Why do you have to defeat them in that order? Like, did they decide this?
Yeah, apparently.
Like, if they get it right, we'll give up.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. I pooped a heart. I pooped a heart. I pooped a heart. I pooped a heart. Oh, I pooped a heart. Let out a little heart. Are we at the... Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Did you see the map?
Crazy. All right. Are you ready?
Well, I mean, I told the tree I wasn't gonna do it, so...
Oh, snap. Oh, God. This is creepy, man. This was really creepy to me as a kid. In order to initiate the boss fight, you have to look up at it.
Yeah. There's one like that in Twilight Princess.
Isn't this enemy in Twilight Princess?
It looks more like a frog.
Oh, I tried to hit it with the thing. It didn't work. Well, whatever.
It's leaving. You can go home.
It's actually possible to kill Goma immediately right then if you do it right. You have to swing with the stick, like do a jumping attack, then you have to do you have to switch to where you're doing the crouch attack, and you can just swing a bunch and then you can win. But it's alright. Because now I get to show off more of the fight, and I get to kill Goma's children, which honestly just makes me happier than anything in the world. Also, I have plenty of ammo. so I don't see a reason to not. Do you fall back down? What up, son? Okay, sometimes I mean to have my sword out, and instead of doing a jumping attack, I don't, and I just roll into her eye, and it's you know, surprisingly not that effective. Oh, apparently I can also just do that.
You did it.
I did it.
Hooray.
Was there ever any doubt?
A little bit.
For some odd reason, when you kill these things, they disintegrate? And I'm not really sure why. But it is now time for the sacred dance. Herpy herp herp herp. We got a heart container, so our maximum life is increased by 1. Oh, herp 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 derp herp 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 derp derp herp 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 skirp derp 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 herp herp derp down. Did you like that?
Yes.
That's
You defeated a boss herp skirp dance?
That's the I defeated a boss herp skirp dance. It would be more intricate, but Link can only move sideways and do a backflip, and that's the extent of his prowess. Well done, Link. I don't know who's speaking. Oh, it could be the tree. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Unlike Mao. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. And now we get our first bit of lore.
Fire.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
What is that man's name?
Horse. Oh, you mean the man? Yeah.
Oh my god. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Remember that time it rained? Oh, before time began, before spirits and life existed. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Zoom, zoom, wee-ha! This is fun, we're gods. Din, the goddess of power. Nayru, the goddess of wisdom. Shocktop, the goddess of alcohol. Zoom! Oh, I pooped. Whoops. Oh, I caused the universe to begin. It's the big crunch! No! Din created 5 rocks and called it a day. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nayru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Physics. That's it, bye.
Goddess of physics.
Shocktop, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law and get really drunk. It's hard to go up when it's raining. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. And that's it. You learned everything you needed to know.
Well, we're done here.
We're done. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power, because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. What? I was asleep. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. But I hid it in my orifice. It's a magical moment, basked in a green light, shimmering, shining.
Shocktop?
You have received Shocktop's Orifice Stone. You got Kokiri's Emerald. It's Shocktop's Orifice Stone, now entrusted to you. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Well, thou weren't originally courageous. It took you some time, but you eventually decided that you were indeed courageous. Navi the Fairy, even though you were as annoying as sin, please help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. I'm going to die now. I've been holding out for a long time. Now I'm dead.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link.
Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Just so much emotion there. I'm dead. All right, back in Kokiri. Oh, look at this guy. Huh? Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault!
Yep.
Waddle, 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 waddle. Disappear into thin air. And he's dead. That is actually going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series thus far. There's more wackiness to come. Now that we've conquered the first dungeon, the world is our oyster, Mallory. Next episode, you will be in charge of leaving Kokiri for the first time ever.
And seeing this oyster.
And you...
I've been promised an oyster.
I mean, it's not a literal oyster, Mallory. It's a figure of speech. You know what? Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more StephenPlays, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.